Howdy everyone, I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful September day here in Minnesota. Right now it's prime time for some topwater smallie action. So we're going to see if we can find a few willing to bite out here on the river today. And I have a really interesting lure we're going to throw at them. So I stopped by my P.O. box the other day and found a package waiting there for me. Inside we've got some chicken spooks. Check these guys out. It's actually called the Fishin Chicken. And these were sent to me by a fellow by the name of Michael Van. I'll give his business card a quick plug here. And he sent a letter along with them too. Basically it says he works in the commercial poultry industry and he makes these to give away at trade shows and scholarship events. I guess he's put together over 2,500 of these, so I appreciate you sending me a few of them to try, Michael. I've actually got one tied on my casting rod here already. I'll give you guys a little bit closer look. So really it's just your basic spook, but he's wearing a rubber chicken costume, it looks like. Kind of an interesting looking lure, but the spook is one of my favorite lures for September smallies, so we'll give this one a try out here today, and I guess we'll find out if bass like chicken. So we'll just fish our way upstream with that chicken spook. I should toss him out and just see how he fishes. I guess that's my biggest concern, if he's gonna walk like he should, because I know from fishing just a normal spook, any little piece of weed or anything fouling up the hooks seems like it stops them from walking right sometimes. So we'll see if the Fishin' Chicken actually walks. Oh, look at that. He actually walks pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't catch smallies. A lot of times on this river, it's just getting that lure in the right spot to get that reaction strike out of them. Those smallies are tucked up along the bank, just waiting for their next meal to come by. Got him. Is that a bass or pike? Couldn't quite tell. I think it's a smallie. Kind of a 50-50 along this grassy bank. I've caught a few pike over here too. That is definitely a smallie. Oh, that's a nice one too. Get in the net. Look at that. All right, settle down, you. I want to get my anchor dropped real quick. All right. First one of the day on the Fishin' Chicken. Get him unhooked. Get it real quick length on that fish. Wow, not a bad way to start, with about a 19 and a 1/8 inch. Nice thick looking smallie. Beauty of a fish. There we go. Uh-oh, he's got me wrapped up on something over here. He's on a stick or what? Oh, did he come free? I think he did. Sweet. Oh, he got me another one here now. The fish is just diving for anything he can. All right, another one on the chicken spook. A little bit smaller than that first one, but what a pretty fish. All right, they are hitting top water. It's gonna be a fun day out here on the river. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him that time though. You come back here. Yeah, here you go. All right. Get my anchor dropped because I know I've got some hazards behind me there. Is that the third one of the day on the chicken lure? Nice fish. Yeah, we'll get a quick length on this guy. About 17 3/4. Not a bad fish at all. Nice thick looking one there. Came up and blasted that chicken spook. Yeah, I missed him once there and he came right back forward. I think if anything, the rubber chicken suit might actually help to get those fish to come back, because if they hit it and miss it, I mean, they might just feel that soft rubber part, be less likely to realize it's a lure. Well, I've been picking through several little fish that I probably won't include in the video up here where the river runs a little bit shallow. Seems like the little bass are up here today, but it does start getting deeper up here now. We'll see if there's still some big bass upstream here. If not, I might flip my kayak around and head back and maybe try downstream from where I launched. So we got a couple nice ones right off the bat there, but it seems a little bit like those fish are getting smaller as I work my way upstream. So we'll fish our way up a couple more bends, see what we find. I don't know if I hook into a 19, 20-inch smallie up here, that could very well change my mind, and we'll just keep fishing our way upstream. We'll see what hits that Fishin Chicken up here. Yeah, that's a good looking spot right there. Oh yeah, okay, maybe we will keep fishing our way upstream. That was a nice looking smallie. I just had to fish my way through the shallow stuff here, get up toward the deeper water again. Yeah, that one is a real nice fish. Check that out. Man, just a beast of a smallie on that chicken lure. Yeah, it's more along the lines of the size of fish I'm looking for out here today. quick length on that one. He's about 18 1/4. Nice thick looking fish though. Get some good sunlight on that pretty fish. And off you go. Yeah, we'll keep fishing our way upstream a little ways. I don't know, if I start finding those nice fish like that, we'll just keep fishing our way upstream. But the last 3 or 4 I've caught have been, I don't know, probably 10 to 14 inches. I'm starting to wonder if that's all that's up here upstream today. You know, sometimes you have to look around a bit for those big fish. Seems like the big ones will be kind of hanging out in a certain segment of the river. A whole bunch of carp. I saw a couple channel cats in there too. I hook a leaf. Oh, grab some weeds. There we go. Found one hanging out in the corner up there. Yeah, that's a nice one too. Get back over here, you. Nice. I'm just gonna paddle myself up into this junk here to stop my drift. Yeah, that's not a bad fish right there. Good, I don't know, 17 1/2 or so. He's kind of folded up on me a little bit, but yeah, that's a decent one. Yeah, I fished all the way around this piece of structure. That was the last cast I was going to take at it there, right into that corner. I had one jump out and grab that chicken spook. There's usually something hanging out up along this bank up here where we've got a couple logs and little trees poking into the river. Let's see if anybody's home up here today. Oh, there was one. Got him. Oh, that was sick. He missed it a couple of times there, but he came back for it. Finally, I got my hooks in that fish. That's a real nice looking smallie too. All right, you come back up here. Stay away from those sticks. I do not want you getting into those sticks. All right, come here, you. None of that funny business now. Man, that is a beast of a smallie on the chicken lure. Yeah, that one felt like chicken tonight. He is 18 3/4. Nice fish. Yeah, I'm not regretting my decision to keep fishing my way upstream a little bit now. Oh, swing and a miss. Got him that time. Oh, had him for a second. Oh man, that was sick. Oh, it kind of tore my chicken's suit off there. And it just popped right back on. That works. Oh, bummer, man. That was pretty cool though. I saw that one chasing that chicken spook back. Gave a couple little twitches there, got him to go for it. Had my hooks in him for a second, but he shook it. Well, I am seeing some big fish up here at least. Pretty shallow up here in a lot of spots. Water's down a little bit. But we are finding some at least. There's got to be something hiding out up in there. That looks pretty fishy. Come on, big smallie. Pop out of there and eat that Fishin Chicken. No, I didn't even see one stick their head out of that spot. There's one though. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Get over here, you. Well, hello there. Okay, settle down. All right. He shook my lure. Well, that one definitely didn't hesitate about hitting that chicken spook. Man, that is a beast. That's good to see because I've seen a few other big fish. I tossed that lure in front of them, but it just didn't seem like they were quite willing to bite. I was hoping the topwater bite wasn't over for the day. That one was all about the top. Man, that was awesome. I saw him come charging in from the side. I don't know if he was sitting behind the boulder over there or what, but that one was in a hurry to go get his chicken dinner. There we go. Oh, that's a big one. You stay down. Stay out of those sticks. Oh my gosh. Oh, I still have him hooked. Tried to jump into the kayak and put one of those hooks in me though. Yeah, he's an ornery one. Get back up here, you. Oh, get in that. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. Just a beast of a smallie. We're getting some really nice ones out here today on that chicken lure. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. About 18 5/8. Nice chunky fish. Man, I am having a blast out here today. Yeah, definitely made the right call to keep fishing my way upstream. I've seen a ton of big fish up here. A lot of them just aren't really willing to eat topwater, or I mean, I haven't caught anything on the craw either yet today. I've been throwing that around a little bit at some of these fish I see. But it seems like if I get that spook in front of about 10 fish, one of them is gonna absolutely smash it. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, shook it. Darn it, that was a really nice fish too. Well, it's still cool. It's some action. I'm gonna fish my way up just a little bit farther, then it's gonna be time to turn around and start heading back downstream, I think. Gotta get at least one more in the net after losing that one though. Well, I think I'm gonna see if I can find one more smallie willing to bite along this shoreline here, and then I think it's gonna be time to turn around and head back down toward my truck. There went one right there. There's another one. All right, we found one. All right, you stay down. I'm just gonna start floating my way back downstream, I think. If I can avoid these trees, maybe I'll drop my anchor. I don't like dealing with hazards as I'm dealing with a fish. Get in my net. Wow. Oh, come here, you. Just don't want him to thrash when I get my arm around him there. Look at that. Man, what a chunk of a smallie. I was hoping I'd find at least one more. Up here I missed a really nice one. A couple of bends back on the river. So yeah, that one makes up for that one that I lost. About 18 and probably a half if I stretch them. Nice chunky fish. Get some good light on that guy. All right, you guys, I think that's going to do it for today's trip. That wind is starting to pick up and blow me around out here a little bit. I think I'm just going to paddle back downstream to my vehicle. What an awesome day out here on the river, though. We caught a whole bunch of really nice smallies with that Fishin Chicken. So thanks again to Michael for sending me a few of these to try. I'll admit, a lot of these weird lures I fish, by about midway through the day, I'm kind of regretting my decision to try to fish them. Not really the case with this one. I mean, it fished just like a regular spook. Really, my only gripe is that maybe once in an hour or so, those hooks would kind of get caught up in the soft rubber part of it. But aside from that, it was a pleasure to fish. And we caught a bunch of nice smallies on that lure today. So I think it's safe to say, yes, bass do like chicken. Chicken sandwich is actually sounding pretty good to me right now. So I think I'm gonna make my way back downstream, head into town and grab some dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the day out here with me in the kayak. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.